Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad bin Hussin and I am the real estate agent for Heist Properties. So now I will give some suggestion that I have gathered from the real estate negotiator and probationary estate agent to improve the issue in Malaysia. Alright, anything that invented in this world will need the improvement to make it more perfect. So before I start, I will show the slide first. Alright, most of the suggestion is about the board. So firstly, the board should be more efficient. It is because the board efficiency is not at the optimum level. There are something that they need to improve. For example, the RE tag for the new real estate negotiator. So to gain the RE tag, it will take a long time to receive from the board. So this will block their ability to start listing to generate their income. So as we know that everyone in this world will need the money to survive. So this will lead them to start listing without the REN tag, although they know that it is contrary with the ethic. The next suggestion is the board should be more responsible to their men. People that have registered under them automatically become their responsibility. So in the market, there are two types of people that can do the listing, which is the registered under the board and not registered under the board, or we call it as broker. So the difference is the registered one is easily to punish by board when they do mistake in their listing, although it is unrealized. But for broker, they are free to do anything. So here, they feel that it is unfair to them because they have to pay the fee and they also have to pay the punish when they do mistake. So sometimes they feel that it is better to become the broker than registered under the board. And lastly, the famous one about the broker. The broker should be eliminated from doing the same thing as estate agent services. It is because they have a style that can give a bad mindset to people about the industry. The style is they can charge any amount as their fee, but as we know that for estate agent, we have a maximum fee which is 3% from the price. So this will make the people feel afraid to use the services again because they don't want to lose their money. So when the services is not used again, the income for estate agent will decrease because of the bad mindset from the broker. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Izzati Binti. My position in this company is I am a proprietary estate agent, which is known as PEA. Today I would like to explain about the procedure and the type of challenge. First, I will talk about the procedure. Registering estate agent will deal with many categories of client for the sale or return of real estates. The most important people are property owner who want to sell or rent their property. In addition, real estate agent need to find a real estate buyer. So, real estate buyer are those who want to buy the real estate they want. Next are property tenants who want to rent properties as residential houses or shop lot. Rent will be collected monthly or annually by the property owner. Real estate agent also need to deal with real estate broker. Real estate broker are individuals who are not registered with LPPH but conduct real estate transactions. Then, real estate have to meet a lawyer. A lawyer is the person who will manage the sale and purchase agreements. They manage until the completion of the property to transfer ownership to the new owner. The next one is dealing with the bank for sale. Also manage the revision of the maximum real estate loans that can be provided by any legal bank. The next one is the real estate. Real estate agent needs to get help from the other registering real estate agents. Operations between two real estate agents is done when one real estate agent hold the owner and the other real estate agent hold the buyer. Last but not least is the truster. A truster is an individual appointed by the various owners who have a joint right to the property in accordance with the division determined by the State Land and Management Office. Now, I would like to explain about the type of challenge faced by the real estate in real estate listings. The first challenge is when the owner wants to sell the property price exceed the market value. This made it difficult for real estate agents to find buyers who are willing to pay more than the market value. The second is that there are too many agencies open in the field. All agencies need to compare to get a buyer to make the rating of their company is increased. Customer can easily multiply agency and ask them to find a real estate or sell real estate. The third challenge is the wrong thinking of Malaysians. Malaysians are of the opinion that real estate shares are expensive. The fourth challenge is when the property information to be sold is incomplete from the owner or other property agents. This made it difficult for real estate agents to carry out duties for sale. The fifth challenge is that there is no agreement between the owner and the buyer on the agreed sale price. If only one of them does not agree, then the agreement cannot be implemented. The sixth challenge is when the buyer is unable to get a bank loan at the price the buyer wants to buy. Buyer can not afford the price of real estate. Buyer needs to look for alternatives to pay real estate. If the buyer is unable to buy, the estate agent must to find a new buyer for buy the property. Last but not least, as real estate agents, they need to deal with many people. Sometimes, estate agent needs to be more patient when dealing with people who are in a high stress situation and people who have emotional problems. That's all from me. Thank you for listening to me. Now I would like to refer to the next person.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad Iman bin Abdul Hamid. I am a real estate negotiator for this company, and I will continue this presentation for topic ethics and professionalism as an estate agent. But before I start, let's look for the slide first. So, without wasting any time, I will start my presentation with the first ethics. Okay, the first ethics is establish a strong communication. This is because a strong communication is very important to such an agreement for a dealings with the client. Usually, in Malaysia, we are use Malay and English language, right? So, we need to have a good communication in English and Malay language to facilitate the dealings. For the second ethics, we can take an overpriced listing as a charges fee. The asking price or additional price must be suitable with our services to avoid an argument from that clients with us. Also, the additional price must be informed to the client first. We can refer to the market price to make sure that the price that we give is not an overprice. For the third one, as a professional estate agent, we must show all properties and regardless of commission to the client. It means that we can hide any information about the dealings or any information as requested by the clients. As example, if we want to adding the price, we need to ask and get an agreement from the client first. It is because to avoid a misunderstanding between both of us. Further, another ethics that all estate agents must follow is don't burn bridge with other agents. It means that we can't compare our services with other estate agents to the client to make that client feel our services are better than others. Because it is not a good action. It is better if we can recommend it for the other estate agent if the client want that property are not in our property listing. In the real estate business, we must have a professional attire when we want to meet the client. For males agent, the professional attire is like this. Yeah, like this. Or like this. Wearing a freshly pressed shirt with a smart looking tie and well polished shoes. For females agent, these are good enough, such as having well maintained manicures and wearing conservative length skirt like this. Beside professional attire, driving a popularly desired car also can send a strong message to a potential client to make them feel more trusted when dealing with us. I think that's enough for my presentation. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Qurratu'Aini Binti Abdullah. I am the one of the senior real estate negotiator in this company. So today I would like to share about the common and the latest trending ways in promoting the market listing. So before I start it, let's see through this slide first. Okay, the slide said that the first step is using the mass conveys. Okay, like we all know, people nowadays are rarely to reading the newspaper and they often watching the television and listening to the radio more. So we can use that platform to make an advertisement of our company business and gain the trust from that ways. We can gain the trust from the customer by that ways. Alright, so the second step is using the media social, which is the number one platform right now. Almost every people was using the apps. Alright, so we can use the website that we show the property selling, which like Property Guru, Muda.my, iProperty and else. So we just need to leave our number there, and if the customer are interested to buy the property from us, they can chat us through the WhatsApp, and also can chat us through our Instagram site too. So the last ways is using the signboard. Alright, we need to apply our REN tag, number phone, our company's number, to get the approval from the BOVIAP before we put the signboard anywhere to at the attracted place that be attracted by people. We need to get the approval from BOVIAP first. That's all from me. Thank you so much.